Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the FIDE Grand Prix. First leg out of 3. That rhymed. I'm not a rapper, though. Knight f3, knight c6, d4. Okay, we got Magnus Carlsen with the black pieces versus Bozo McFrozo with the white pieces. Magnus goes for... Okay, never mind. That's not... Magnus likes knight f6, e5. He likes the Sveshnikov. D6 is the stoner Sicilian, but it quickly becomes a dragon these nuts across your face Sicilians. Good, and get the queen, get the queen, get the queen. Now you stalemate because you're OP. When nice at this game. You stalemated. You stalemated. Oh my god, you actually stalemated. Shanklin is like holding him, you know, it's like a fight in basketball. You know, when all these sports teams are gonna like fight on the court, but they never fight on the court because they don't know how to fight. Some of them do, but most of them don't. So you just hold me back, bro. So that's what's happening in Jordan's position. He can't really move. He treats Fabiano's queenside like a, you know, a screaming crazy person on the New York City subway who hopefully is unarmed. And is like, if I just look at my phone for the entire commute, this person won't do anything to me. The problem is that Fabiano's queenside is not a New York crazy person on the train. They're a San Francisco crazy person on the train, and they are much more violent. So, rook fc8 and b4, like a little brother kind of thing. It's like, oh, you want that toy? Well, I'm gonna break it. You can't have it, I can't have it, nobody can have it. He just takes on f6. Rook takes knight. So a lot of ideas. That's the thing about the Catalan. It's got layers, like Shrek or like onions, right? It's made in a very brutal fashion, like pillows smothering you in your sleep, mate. Like, you just get obliterated here. Rather than losing the knight for absolutely nothing, white plays a desperado. You're gonna lose the knight anyway, so you might as well grab something on the way out. All right, they're gonna arrest you at the bank, grab a dollar bill off the counter and put it in your pocket. Knight takes to the 10th move of the game, and just absolute pandemonium. The eval bar fighting more than relatives at a Thanksgiving dinner with opposing political views. But at the end of the day,
it's because it's a blue city.
It's the fact that you have two knights standing like the peppers in between the meat on a shish kebab, okay? And bishop to e5, boom, boom, boom. So white was like, I'm gonna lose a rook, so I might as well lose my bishop too. This is the equivalent of a toddler getting a toy taken away and proceeding to hit themselves in the face with a hammer. Don't do that. My reactions used to be way more hype. Am I getting bored of guess the elo? Well, it's kind of like your parents, right? They used to be a lot more excited when they saw you. Now they're just kind of like, this leech. It's one of those things. You know, you kind of get what I'm saying. Knight takes g4. Knight goes back to e5. Now that knight. I mean, it's like two dudes are beating you up and punching you on each side of your face. How many analogies? Now, after that relatively lengthy introduction of just about 3 minutes, but if you can't last more than 3 minutes, that's a skill you must develop, not just for chess. Stop supporting your favorite creator but throwing away cash. You could have used that money for something else, all right? Like OnlyFans, or HelloFresh, or donating to charity, or OnlyFans. Anyway, I'm gonna take these pawns, but maybe get checkmated. But the engine will be like, oh, blunder! No, I mean, what are you, Christopher Columbus taking credit for discovering the continent? Oh, look at me. Like, no, bro, you had no clue what you're doing. See a check, you're like, oh, check, yay, yay. Okay.
What are we doing?
Look, I saw queen a4, I just didn't like it. Man played rook d7, that is such a trash move. It's so trash, why would you literally pin yourself 2 ways? Queen e8 wins the queen because of geometry. Incredible. I don't think we're out of the woods yet. I feel like there's more memes. No, it looks, that's it. There's no way you can screw this up. I can't, yo, I can't,
Queen to f2, yes, and delectable, and then I will be delivering a mate. Well, actually, it's not so good, because if you play knight f7 and king to f1, white has advantage.
Oh my god. It's gonna be an en passant checkmate. Oh my god, it's It's better than that
Bruh.
it's better than that word. Sorry, I'm allergic to garbage chess. Queen h3. Oh,
It's your boy, GothamChess, 928 versus 876. Huh? Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad.
instead of attacking the knight, he just bulldozes it. He just won't. Look. He doesn't have to agree or deny it. I know he does, because here he channels his inner Gotham chess videos and says danger levels out loud. Actually, there's footage of him very loudly saying danger levels, and Petrosian going, "What? Sorry." Black king has been stripped completely naked. Okay.
Oh, well, he should have seen that.
He just wants the bishops. He's a bishops kind of guy. It's 6 points. Queen's 9 points. 6, 9. It's a nice imbalance. And if the bishop can smash your queen like this, ooh, horse take pawn, me happy. I mean, who's stopping mate? The bishop comes in. Who stops mate? Nobody. You play knight f4, queen d3, the game's over. I mean, a chimpanzee can probably win this position with black. So what does black do? Push the damn pawn again. Push the pawn again. Now, the point of f5 is two things. Number one, it's going to be a transfer point for your pieces, right? So you're probably going to put something on e4. But number two, did I just have two fingers up the entire time? Anyway, the second point is you close the center. So the French is the Walmart version, or the, I don't know, the department store version of the Caro Kann. All right, the queen, the knight, the rook all arrive, and the entire army is smoking a blunt like on the valley over there. Children, a blunt is, well, ask your parents. Queen f5. Oh, look at me. I know how the horsey moves. That's why they gave me the international master title.
I don't like to trade my queen, because if...
So you want to get in, and if the bishop takes,
The bishop comes back.
bishop c1, he decides to go back to d7, and I guess he is preparing c5. I guessed correctly because I saw the game. So this absurd move is trying to prevent the knight from coming to d6. Isn't it amazing how logical chess is? You play a move to play a move. They play a move not to let you play that move. Beautiful. If only you could play like that. I'm going after that pawn, and he's just like, no, you're not. Like, who do you think you are? Running around leaving scars, collecting your jar of hearts. You did not think I was going to quote that song. You can win this, and then I mate you. And if you don't take my rook, I'm still going to mate you. I don't care. Yeah. Yeah. Nasty. Oh, well, I'm up a pawn, and you're going to feel it now. Right? You're going to feel my extra pawn. Stockfish literally sees h6 and goes, you got to be damn sure you know what you're doing. You're giving him a pawn. That is a pawn. Pawn takes pawn is a pawn. All right? He played queen f3, which is a slightly less popular move, but has been seen by some pretty strong players with the white pieces, such as Wang Hao from China and some random bozo from Norway named something like Mango Charleston. I don't know, something like that. You not entertained? We're only 15 minutes into this recap. I gotta speed things up. I don't want this to be a 40-minute recap. Oh my goodness. Okay, yes, I trade my queen every time because then I won't lose it. With the move h6, he doesn't let that pawn get close, a la Chael Sonnen and Vanderlei Silva. I'm going to sneak through these woods over here. Sorry, no disrespect to the b7 pawn, but you're trash and useless and meaningless. And now the black queen's like, what's up? You asked for me? And white's like, no, I really didn't. He brings the queen back to d8. He gets out of the way of rook b1. 99 times out of 100, king and 5 beat king and 4. The only time king and 5 doesn't beat king and 4 is in your games. And that's when king and 5 loses to king and 4. So let's not even get started there. It's probably safer after knight e4 to just play like queen e3. Defending the bishop and then kicking out. Oh, this will be swift but painful. So, story of your first date. Ooh, another free pawn. I like that very much. That queen b4 set up a discovered attack, but I forgot it on the very next move and hung my queen. I mean, idiot. Just complete... What? When I saw this, I was 2780. Who did I pay to lose to me? Oh my god. Okay, game number 4, before I have an aneurysm. We can win back some material, and the king is stripped. King has to run around naked in the field getting chased by angry soldiers on horseback. I mean, it's you know, that's the start of some adult entertainment, but also it's the continuation of my attack. I blundered rook h8, and I play queen takes g4. This is mate! Mate is on the board! It's checkmate in one move. Again, can you believe it? Are you kidding me? It's mate. How do you see the fact that you have a pawn tactic right here, but you failed to see the pawn tactic right here? I mean, this is just incredible. I didn't play this because the king runs, which means I obviously saw this. I saw this, and I was like, I have to, and then I don't play a 5. I mean, what are you doing? You don't play f5 because the king runs, so you play knight c4, and then you don't play f5, and then you don't play f5. I was shocked when I saw this. I mean, what? Activating all 4 pieces in such a way that this king is under attack. Like these knights, these knights. He opts instead to march down the middle of the board with his d-pawn, all right? In this case, whipping the d out is actually acceptable behavior. C takes d3 is a potential visual travesty, and yet is highly effective and very talented. Kind of like myself. Rook e3. Obviously, he saw rook a4, he just didn't like it. Rook e3, it forces the following sequence. Takes. There's a fruit fly in my room. There's no fruit in here. Maybe I'm the fruit. Huh. Wesley is not so convinced. Wesley is not so convinced. I really should go to jail. You're still here, right? You with me? You're amazing. White is unable to get this pawn rolling. Ayo, cops, I'll be out in a minute, all right? Getting arrested because I'm just too damn good at these recaps.